Hey, what's going on, Charlie? Yep.
I'm Jean.
Thanks for tuning in to another Corking today, Jean. We have with us the brand new, and I mean brand, it's 48 hours old in our market.
Brand spanking new.
The GlenAllachie 10-year single malt. Oh, gotta go the other way. Rye Wood Finish GlenAllachie. I'm gonna let my.
Can I help you do something?
Boom, you do that. I'm just gonna do the chitter chatting and the drinking.
Okay.
Yeah, this just came to our market. It is the 10-year age stated Scotch GlenAllachie. This is finished. It's a blend of single malts, and it is finished in Kentucky Rye Casks. This is from Billy Walker, the famed
It's another Speyside.
Speyside, the famous guru. Just make yourself laugh.
I love it. I love it when I say Speyside.
Speyside.
I love it. Love it. It's
but
wonderful.
Yeah. Wonderful. I love it. So yeah, we have not had a GlenAllachie. This is our very first, and we're doing it uncorking. I don't remember if I gave you the first or second. I gave you the first. No, I gave you the second.
I put them in order that you're supposed to pour them.
We get on the nose there, Charlie. Oh, let me just tell you what I'm getting. Wow. Okay.
What's the ABV on here?
Ooh, good call. I didn't tell anybody. The ABV on this, and I think it's 48 ABV.
Okay.
So 96 proof. Speyside single malt Scotch whiskey, aged 10 years, exclusively bottled for USA. So apparently this is a USA only offering.
This is heavy caramel to me. Caramel and butterscotch.
Yes, heavy butterscotch. It's like, it's exactly what it is. You get your vanilla bean ice cream.
Oh, it's like that praline.
French vanilla ice cream, and you put butterscotch topping on it. That's exactly what this is.
I'm not sure if it's called praline, but it's got like the butterscotch already in the ice cream.
Try to say praline?
Oh.
I think it's I think it's praline.
What'd I say?
Praline.
You know what? Speyside.
Fair enough. Yes, it is. And there's nutmeg in there as well. See, it says rye wood finish, and that's cool. I'm a rye fan, huge rye guy.
I'm not getting rye out of here.
You get that nutmeg, and normally here's what I think is gonna
like a
happen.
macadamia nut cookie.
Ooh, I was gonna say you have me a macadamia nut. I don't know about the cookie.
Well, it's those big chunks of macadamia nuts and the sugary parts of the cookie.
I had macadamia nuts 2 days ago. Fun fact about me.
Did you?
Yep.
Where were you when I wasn't there to have macadamias?
The Nifty Nut House.
Aw.
It's a local nut house, and they literally cook nuts.
That's got a really sweet smell.
It does. You got that granulated sugar, that is it Demontra sugar? How do you say that? I know I use it for smoking meats, but I never figured out how to pronounce it. But this has a dark, earthy sugar note. What's the dark earth? It is. Are you getting earth?
Nope.
Let me see your nose. I have a better nose than you do.
Huh.
You still have that. You still have that dark note that I'm getting in yours. Just mine's more open.
Mine's just sweeter.
Yeah.
You got the sweet one.
So I'm getting like a fresh pine nut.
I'm going in.
Maybe a bit of a pine cone actually in here, but it is sweet on the nose. What'd you get on the palate?
So the butterscotch comes through on the palate. It's there's a touch of oak, but it's really sweet. It's like a honey. The brown sugar, vanilla.
Man, that's awesome. It starts out, I'm going to be disappointed. It's light. But then it goes into this weird, I'm going to go with pine cone is what I'm getting. I'm getting like a forced note. It's unique sugar. It's caramelized, like a caramelized onion. You get that sweet, earthy kind of a note to it. Caramelized onion.
I'm not at all getting any rye notes for me, but it's a really nice, delightful flavor. But for me it's like the sweet honey caramel. It's like the caramel that like coats an apple.
Ooh, good call.
You know, the crumb
Yeah.
apples.
It's not, well, there's no rye whiskey in here. It's just a rye whiskey barrel finish.
Yeah, but I would expect at least some of that rye notes to be coming through for me. But
And for me, I'm getting that nutmeg from it. I'm not getting any of the clove. I'm not getting any of the spearmint. I'm not getting any of the marjoram that I normally get. No clove. But it's got a unique spice to it. A lot of ryes nowadays are going to a Caribbean rum cask finish. I'm excited.
That's what I would say this actually is. It's
Really?
because of the sweetness of the rum. I would have guessed this to be a rum finish.
See, for me, a rum cask finish has a more unique, sweeter note, kind of like a sugar cane to it. But for me, I'm excited, incredibly excited to have a Scotch that is finished in rye barrels, especially Kentucky rye barrels. I don't know what distillery they got those barrels from. There's a ton of distilleries in Kentucky. Water do anything for you?
Yes, a drop of water. It's like cocoa powder now. You know, like you just opened like the cocoa. You're gonna mix it in. It's that cocoa powder.
I forgot about that. Was my very first note when I first put it up to my nose, but I didn't want to interrupt you. Was chocolate, and then it kind of went away.
Well, it's not like a dark chocolate or a milk chocolate. It's just like that cocoa powder to me.
No, I'll tell you what this is, Gene. You're 7 years old. You're at home.
I was hoping you'd be 7
right?
again.
And you don't want the off-brand. You want your mom to come home with that cocoa powder, the yellow, the brown, the Nestle's. It's got that little bunny on there. You tear it open, you go on, you got all that chocolate. It's not chocolate Ovaltine. No, there's no Ovaltine. You don't have to wear a bunny costume and come down and with your Red Ryder BB gun. You got that Nestle, you pop it off, and you put it in water like other people do, or you put it in milk like it's meant to be. You put it in milk, and this is that cocoa powder.
So there cocoa powder.
I digress. Cocoa powder, I'm getting some honey and some nectar now. Like you got your nose buried in a, what are those things that wasps like? They grow in bushes. We got them in the back. Honeysuckle. So your nose buried in a honeysuckle bush.
So water on the palate for me did bring out a little hint of spearmint. That I didn't have that before. Maybe a little bit of lime.
I'm getting strong strawberry powder, which is, I almost want to say strawberry shortcake doll because I have a lot of sisters and I had to smell those when I was a kid. But instead of that, the Nestle Quick, I'm getting strong strawberry powder.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
I'm still nosing from the water.
Oh, well, I've already tried it. I'm ready to do my
it
score.
immensely opened up with water. You're already a step ahead. Cocoa powder, honeysuckle. Oh, there's some clove. Clove mixed with oak. Wow. And this is just an uncorking. This is just an uncorking. What did you do, Gene?
88.
90.
90.
90
Nice.
on an uncorking.
Okay.
And if this is your first time watching the show, welcome. We don't do a lot of uncorkings because every time we like something better during the review than we did during the uncorking, we put $1 in our dollar jar. You can obviously see we do that a lot.
Yeah, the neck pour is usually not as good as the rest of it. So
we like it to open up.
If you bought something that somebody said, hey, it's really, really good, you gotta get it, and then you got it, and then your first drink out of it was like, this is poop, I don't like it. Well, it's the neck pour. Give it a couple more. You know?
Yeah, give it a couple more. Well,
give it a couple more.
Yeah, let it open up, let it oxidize. Go back to it a few months later if you don't like to it, or a few weeks later. Let it open up. But a 90 for anything on an uncorking is rare for me.
That's true. That is true. How much was this?
$100.
$100?
Yep.
Is it worth it?
I think it's $100. It might have been like 95. It's above 90 to $100.
Okay.
To me, yeah, I get a ton of notes, especially not only a ton of notes I don't ever get, but I get a ton of notes in combinations that I never get. So yes, for me, this is easily worth $100.
To me, it's just I wouldn't pay any more for it. That's like the max price for me. But yeah, 80 definitely. But it is very unique. Those sweet flavors. Yeah, I like it.
I have never had the strawberry powder in my mouth like I've had with this. I've never had the honeysuckle like I've had with this. And this is our first GlenAllachie. We've never had one before.
That's true. That's true.
So, cheers to you. Anything to add, Jean?
I have nothing else to add.
I am Charlie.
And I am Jean, and I hope you are just as thirsty as we are.